I was just about to export the documentary. Oh, excuse me, I didn't notice you were watching this with me. It seems like we have some technical difficulties. Sorry for the inconvenience. Wait, I have a magnificent plan. Let's do this the old-fashioned way, through the computer. Let's have a look. Globalization is a widely discussed topic. It is therefore not an easy term to explain. Let's start from the beginning with the background to globalization. I made this little video to demonstrate how globalization works. Advanced technologies such as cellular networks, airplanes, and satellites made it possible for people from different cultures and countries to communicate more efficiently. This process is called globalization.
Wait a second, guys. Hey Celia, can you get me another coffee? Thanks.
Let's see how globalization impacted Hollywood and the international movie market. Over the course of the last 15 years, overseas box office results have had an enormous growth in comparison to domestic United States box office. And if you have been living under a rock for the past 15 years, box office is a synonym for the amount of business a particular production, such as a film or a theater show, receives. China's quota system restricting foreign movie imports will open up further in 2017. The senior producer and industry advisor said, emphasizing that the country's filmmakers need to be ready to face the challenge of greater Hollywood competition. Whilst during the United States, during this Chinese businessman tour in the United States, he managed to ease restrictions on imports of American-made films into China. This could in turn lead to more 3D and IMAX films being made for Chinese audiences. Major American studios and independent filmmakers all over the world are celebrating this long-running deal between America and China. Over the last few years, the Chinese market for big-budget Hollywood films has flourished in a way that changed Chinese consumer demand. The American-based studios can see dollar bills in their eyes when they look at China's lucrative 1.4 billion possible moviegoers. If only China could manage to steer away from the ever-controlling and autocratic government.
Yo Celia, where's my freaking coffee, man? Okay guys, let's keep going.
Hollywood studios are taking the movie-going experience outside cinemas by creating viral marketing campaigns for their blockbuster movies. Even big airline companies are taking a part in the releases of movies. For example, in this clip, Turkish Airlines takes us on a trip to one of the world's most famous cities, Gotham City, for the promotion of Warner Bros.' latest superhero movie, Batman vs. Superman. Oh, what a day, what a lovely day for Mad Max, Fury Road. A movie about survival in a post-apocalyptic Australia in which a woman is looking for her homeland with a man, named Max. For promotion of the release, Warner Bros. Organized the world's first dusty car wash. Set in a post-apocalyptic experience, it's going to get pretty dusty from here on out. Social media makes it possible for fans to communicate their favorite moments on Facebook, Twitter and Snapchat. So, with that in mind, I'm gonna share this sick marketing event on Snapchat and I'm taking you with me. Just give me a moment to add this hard eyes emoticon to my story. Alright, that's a wrap. Let's keep going. People get way more excited and share more easily on social media if movies have locally produced scenes from their own home countries. For locally produced films, we took the latest Transformers film as an example, which had a specifically tailored action scene for Chinese audiences. As a result, the movie was immensely popular amongst the Chinese movie-going public. This Transformers film became the most successful movie in terms of box office and was critically acclaimed all over China. Because of the success of this and similar movies, several critics predicted that the implementation of Chinese scenes in Hollywood films will become a trend amongst movie producers. We think this trend is only temporary because the public receival of locally produced scenes in China did not sit well with Western audiences.
Ah, finally, she does something right. Thanks for the coffee, Celia. Okay people, let's wrap this up.
In the latest Captain America movie, they took a different approach to locally produced scenes. In this movie, the lead actor has a notebook with things he has to do to get acquainted with the 21st century after being frozen for over 70 years. The content of this notebook was made different for several countries to appeal to that country's audience. Hey, let's ask our buddy Mark Lohner. He makes international videos with locally produced content to appeal to different groups of people. He made multiple videos for Martin Garrix, Mysteryland and other big leisure events. Let's open up Skype and see if he's available right now. Ah, he's available. Let's get him on the line. Hey Mark.
Yo.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you?
That's good to hear. We have a small question for you. How do you implement locally recorded video to make your videos more attractive?
I try to capture the atmosphere and the surroundings and the scenery. So if you have that really good, then you should be on the right track.
Thanks for your time, bro. I'll see you tomorrow during our weekly yoga class.
See you. Bye.
Oops, I forgot what I was going to say. Let me double check the script. Ah yeah, that's right, the globalization of Hollywood. The ever-changing role of Hollywood as center of entertainment in the world is not the same as it once was. It's not a place anymore. Hollywood is a feeling and a passion for bringing stories to life on the big screen. For example, we can take a trip to India to see the famous Bollywood culture in all its glory. Did you know that American-based movie studios brought their production companies to India just to create Bollywood content for the immensely huge Indian public? Bollywood content is popular and sells like crazy, so you can imagine a dollar bill in the executives' eyes. China is getting his own Hollywood soon as well, as billionaire Wang Jianlin is recreating his own version of Hollywood in China. It will bear the name Qingdao Oriental Movie Metropolis and will be filled with every form of entertainment you can think of. Already, some of the American-based production companies have bought their way into Wang Jianlin's Hollywood Boulevard. Fosun Groups invested a neat $200 million into Jeff Robinoff's Studio 8, and SoftBank invested nearly $250 million into Legendary Studios, and like that, bought their way onto the new Hollywood. As you can see, Hollywood is ever-changing and is bringing his passion to a lot of cities in the world. It's only natural that one day Hollywood will come to Rotterdam. So we have a sneak preview of an up-and-coming action film shot specifically in Rotterdam for the local movie-going audience. In this trailer, you'll experience the most amazing, adventurous, exciting, emotional, thrilling, epic, awesome, fascinating, incredible, marvelous, shocking, stunning, surprising, unbelievable, wonderful, and satisfying piece of cinema you have ever seen.
Jongeman, wat doe jij met tas?
In an escape attempt for the exam answers, a young man and his team seek a way out of the hulks of Rotterdam and into the city of Rotterdam, to finally be able to pass his final exam and graduate after spending 8 years on this hellish school. Exam Hour in cinemas this summer.
Thanks for your attention. We hope you had a good time, and this was the first ever footage of Exam Hour, starring Ronan Oosterhout, Jeroen Haddering, Bart Riem, Kirsten van der Stel, Celia Braltz, and our guest stars Melanie Domeni and Jurgen Jurissen. Give me a second to change the desktop background to fit the end credits. And it's a wrap. Till next time, folks.